Imagine an island so small. You could drive across it in 30 minutes. No mountains to hide in. No millions of fans to carry you. Just sun, sea, and a dream that almost everyone told you was impossible. Now imagine that island, with fewer people than a mid-sized American suburb, walking out onto the grandest stage in all of sport. This summer, at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. That's exactly what's happening. This is the story of Curaçao. The Blue Wave. The smallest nation in the history of the World Cup. And trust me, you need to know this story. Curaçao is a tiny Caribbean island of just over 150,000 people, covering only 443 square kilometers, sitting about 60 kilometers off the coast of Venezuela. It's part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Think Dutch architecture painted in pastel colors, warm trade winds, and crystal clear water. For most of the world, Curaçao is a vacation destination. A postcard. But for the people who live there, it's home. It's everything. Before 2010, players from Curaçao represented the Netherlands and Chile's national team, a side that never reached a World Cup, but quietly built the football history that Curaçao now carries into 2026. For generations, these players watched the World Cup on television. Just like everyone else. That was about to change. The story of soccer in Curaçao really started in 2015, when a Dutch football legend, Patrick Kluivert, took the head coaching role. That moment lit a fire. For the first time, the island had structure, ambition, identity. And slowly, the Blue Wave began to rise. They qualified for the CONCACAF Gold Cup. In 2019, they made the quarterfinals, with a defining moment being a late stunner by Jurrien Gari to draw level with Jamaica and send them through. But the Gold Cup wasn't the goal anymore. They wanted the World Cup. The 2026 World Cup was being held in the United States, Mexico, and Canada, which meant CONCACAF's three biggest teams automatically qualified, opening the door for smaller nations. Curaçao walked right through it. Led by veteran Dutch manager Dick Advocaat, the Blue Wave dominated the second round of qualifying, defeating Barbados 4-1, Aruba 2-0, St. Lucia 4-0, and Haiti 5-1, finishing with a perfect 4-0 record and a goal difference of +13. But the final round? That was a different beast. A deciding finale was set up against Jamaica, with a draw being enough for Curaçao to automatically qualify, whereas a loss would send them to an intercontinental playoff. Kingston. Away. Winner take all. The Caribbean nation held on for a 0-0 draw in a game that included late drama, the Reggae Boys hitting the woodwork in the 87th minute, and a penalty being overturned by VAR in stoppage time. The final whistle blew. The scoreline looked ordinary. Its meaning was not. Curaçao had qualified for the FIFA World Cup for the first time, and became the smallest country by population ever to reach the men's tournament. Back on the island? Pandemonium. Then came the draw. And the universe, it seems, has a sense of humor. Curaçao will face Germany, Ecuador, and Ivory Coast in Group E, beginning with a historic opener against Germany on June 14 in Houston. Germany. The four-time world champions. On an island of 150,000 people. They laughed. They cried. And then they got to work. There is experience and goal, leadership through Captain Leandro Bacuna, and a coaching Dick Advocaat, who has already stood on this stage. This isn't a team that showed up just to make up the numbers. Curaçao's qualifying campaign was fueled by top performances from Gervin Castanier, who led the team with 5 goals, and Leandro Bacuna, who led the nation with 3 assists. They came through qualifying unbeaten. 10 matches, 7 wins, 0 losses. 0 losses. Here's what I want you to understand. This isn't just a football story. This is about a people who spent decades watching the world play a game they love, and finally earning their seat at the table. Now, as one of 4 debutants at the 2026 tournament, the island nation will look to give its people more reasons to celebrate as their team plays in football's most prestigious competition. Every kid on that island who grew up kicking a ball on a concrete court, they'll watch their flag raised at a FIFA World Cup. Curaçao's first World Cup will not be measured only by the size of its opponents or the odds it faces. It will be about an island finally seeing its flag, its players, and its football story on the sport's largest stage. And that's bigger than any scoreline. Curaçao vs Germany. June 14th. Houston. The Blue Wave hits the world stage. and whether they win, lose, or draw, they've already made history. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and subscribe, because the 2026 World Cup is full of stories like this, and I'm covering every single one. The wave is coming. Don't miss it.